Hey man, how are you?
Hi, mate. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm Nev.
Nice to meet you, Nev. Stephen.
Snev.
Snev.
Yeah, there you go, right?
Yeah. That's the nickname, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's just my name with an S on the front. But where are you? I'm very interested to find out where you are in this wide world.
We're in Finland right now. We're in Finland.
Okay.
Mm, Scandinavia.
But are you backstage or is it in a car or is it in a bus? Like,
Yeah, I'm in the bus, yeah.
okay, cool. I was like, the lighting, it looks like you might be in a nightclub. Just
Yeah, 11 a.m. Just
yeah,
clubbing away. I've been up since last night.
just telling everyone, shh, 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 shh. 500 people in the club, shh, shh, trying to talk. But
Turn the music down.
but man, it's good to see you. Pretty damn excited. You're coming down to Australia to tour with the Ghost Inside. Man, how you feeling about it finally happening?
Very, very excited. Yeah, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time personally, and then also as a band. We're so conscious of how many great bands have come out of Australia over the years, and how great the scene like has to be there, considering how many great bands have come out of there. We only hear good things from other bands that we know who have toured in Australia too. So yeah, it's just a very, very exciting time. We'll be coming out at the end of our European UK headline tour straight into our first ever tour of Australia. So it's like, yeah, just all positive vibes at the minute. Except that my nose is like super bunged up. It turns out this is the first time I've spoke all day and I didn't think I was going to sound like this. So
What do you mean? Like
apologies.
you got a cold or something?
I think I must do. Yeah, I'm like really sort of bunged up in the face.
I do too. I went and played a show in Adelaide the other day, and I came back sick. And I've got to go
Yeah.
play a show this weekend. So fingers crossed. It's
Well,
every
yeah, best of luck with the recovery and the show.
you too, man. How do you deal with that when you're out there in the world and it's just germs everywhere? Like what's the secret when you're touring on that massive level?
Lots of hot tea,
Yeah.
sleeping as much as you can within reason. Um, yeah, just trying your best to look after yourself, really. I mean, I know it sounds simple, but I think it can be overlooked in a lot of scenarios. And especially for Scott and myself who need to look after our voices, it's really, really important that we're conscious of that sort of thing.
Yeah, see, when you're just playing guitar or drums or something, it doesn't really, you know. But
You
for
can get
us,
sick.
yeah, yeah, they just go, oh, stop. Like, because I'm a singer, so I know exactly it's the first thing that goes as soon as you get that scratch in the throat. You, oh no, and everyone's like, shut up. Yeah, you know, they just like, I just play guitar. But man, I hope you feel better for the rest of the shows. But of course, have you toured with the Ghost Inside before or played shows with those boys?
Yeah, we did a sort of East Coast and Midwest US tour with them in April, May 2024. And we just immediately became like super friendly with them, like just really, really good pals, hanging out on each other's buses all the time. And like the moment they would get in the venue, they would just come looking for us, like to mess around. So it was great, man. It was a really, really good vibe. Absolutely love those boys to bits. Really looking forward to spending more time with them.
They are really good dudes. I played a show with them like 20 years ago, and out of all
Oh
the other
wow.
bands, they came up and they were like really good set and hung out and had a chat with us and stuff. And I've always had respect for those guys because they weren't like oh, just the opening band. You know what I mean? They're really good
Yeah,
dudes.
they
So
are. Yeah.
good dudes. But of course, man, you're also doing a headline show down here as well. What can we expect from that compared to the bigger set on the bigger shit stage?
The yeah, so in comparison to the Ghost Inside shows where we are a support band. When we do our headline show, there'll be more time for us to delve into a bit more of our catalogue. Um, It's honestly something that when we first announced the Ghost Inside tour, we didn't know that this was going to be a thing. It just like happened off the back of the announcement. I think that there was enough sort of interest or something, and we were told like, yeah, you should have a headline show. Um, so it's been put together. Plans have been made. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I know that the other guys have absolutely no idea what to expect in terms of how interested folk really are in seeing us headline. But uh, as always, positive vibes from us, because c- coming into a new territory is always like something that in our experience we've always had to like work on like over the course of years. It's like you go and you do the support tours. The first support tour you do is like a smaller one, and then hopefully you can manage to build your way up before ever considering a headline. But it feels like we're coming over, we're doing these shows with the Ghost Inside that are going to be amazing, and then we've also got this added like super cool moment that's going to be being able to headline on our first run over there too. So yeah, we'll be able to play more songs. And coming out of the back of our headline tour in Europe and the UK, which has been so far, we're in the middle of it right now. It's been really, really fun, really good vibes. And in my opinion, the best sort of like show we've ever put together in terms of like the running order and the way that we've got things flowing and how everything's feeling, the songs that we've selected. Yeah, this kind of feels like us at our pinnacle at the minute, and I think we'll be bringing that to Melbourne on the headline show.
Because I've been watching you guys for a long time. I really like what you're doing, and this new album, fucking Zenith, is one of my favorites of this year. Like, it is so good, and it's so good to see you boys just absolutely kicking ass with it. Like, it's cool to see as someone that's been watching you guys for a while, and that fucking opener, dude. Man, that opening track, Violent Nature, is so good, man. It's like trend kill good. You know when you chuck on trend and it's just like it just hits you so hard, and you've been opening with that too, right?
We have been, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, me and Gunzi have had to, and Ali as well, to be fair, and Davey, all of us. We've all been having to warm up for like 45 minutes to an hour before the show just to be able to play that song. It's
man,
ridiculous.
so
But
good.
no, I really appreciate the kind words, yeah. It's one of our favorites too, definitely. It was like when we were writing the album and we heard that song, we were like, oh yeah, like just chuck that in the front, man. Just no messing about, just first thing.
When did it come into the writing process? Was it written specifically for that reason? It's like we need that kick in the teeth opener, like, and it just, or did it just magically appear from a riff? Or
It's a great question. From what I remember, we were trying to focus on having a high energy intro for like first song, and I had suggested a song that ended up becoming Known by No Name, which is like later on the album. Um, and initially, I think a couple of us were kind of leaning towards that, and then we sat down with the idea for Violent Nature, which obviously begins with like the synth, and then it becomes the guitar riff. Um, and it was like, all right, okay, like this feels more like an absolute slap in the face, which is exactly what we wanted it to be. So yeah, I think it was partly intentional.
man, mission accomplished, dude. I can't wait to see it live. I can't
Thank
wait.
you, man.
Don't drop it from
Look
the
forward
set
to
list, whatever you do. Don't just go, oh, we're going to Australia, just drop it. No, you just keep
it.
it right where it is.
Okay,
All right.
we'll
But
keep it. We'll keep it for you.
just but man, you've got both Brent Taylor and Josh Milton from Sylosis and Mastodon on the fucking album, which is amazing. How did that happen? And have they jumped up with you at some stage and done those tracks live?
Yeah, actually, Josh. So last summer, Scott had to fly home for a couple of shows, basically, to go to a funeral, and Josh stepped in, and he did like the whole set with us, which was amazing, and we were super grateful because he basically like saved these couple of shows last summer for us, and that was actually how the that was like one of the initial sort of thoughts that inspired him featuring on the album was him coming up and doing those sets with us. And then we were, we're thinking about how we can keep things interesting on the album, how we can get a couple extra maybe voices on it. And yeah, it was very different in terms of how it came about from Brandela with Josh, because Josh is a friend, and
Mm.
we're quite close, and Ali obviously plays in Sylosis with him, so it was very just kind of like natural how it came about. With Bran, it felt almost kind of like, oh, are we allowed to ask him? Like, can we ask Bran Taylor if he'll sing on the album? Like, it just felt like this forbidden fruit almost. But yeah, he's actually like an absolute sweetheart. We met him on the Headbangers boat in 2023 when we played with Mastodon. Um, and yeah, so we'd had a few conversations with him, and it just kind of felt like I remember when we were writing Immortal Desire, Davey P, our bassist, actually had like a vocal idea that he sang in his phone to us over like a voice memo, and we replied like, oh, that sounds like a Brandon Taylor melody. And this is a year before we even wrote the vocals for that song. And then we looked back round to it towards the end of the writing process for the album, and we were actually like, should we just ask him? Like, don't ask, don't get vibes. Like, see what he
Yeah.
says. The worst they could say is no. And he honestly could not have been like sweeter about the whole thing. And he was actually quite excited about it too. He was like, yeah, absolutely. Like, send me the stuff and I'll do it. And like a couple of days later, he'd been in the studio and tracked the chorus for us and sent it back. And yeah, we love Mastodon. We love Brand's voice. Like, seriously massive sort of inspiration for every member of our band, to be fair. So yeah, it was a really, really cool moment for us.
Oh man, that's unreal. And if he said no, would you have printed out the email where he just says "fuck off" and then just print? I would have, frame it in the studio in the jam room. That's what I would have done. But he said yes, which is good. Um, of course, man, you guys have just been crushing it for so long. Like Slipknot, Bullet from My Valentine Trivium. You've played shows with those guys, but you did download, man, on main
Yeah,
stage. It's
yeah,
huge,
yeah. That was a moment for sure.
man.
Main stage download this year, yeah. Something we've been sort of building up to for a long time. I mean, to be fair, we never really thought that we would actually get that far, but um yeah, to do that this year was definitely a really big moment for us, one that we enjoyed and sent to the sky, with like our production, and just tried to do as much as we could.
Man, that must be the best feeling. You've worked your ass off, and you just walk out there that download stage. Like, what does that even? It's shit that guys like me dream about, man. What is that? What is it even like walking out to that?
Um, yeah, difficult to describe. Like, it's I get moments. I come in and out of just kind of being in like the mental zone of thinking about what I'm playing and thinking about the show and stuff, and then I have my moments where maybe for a second I stop playing, or if I'm playing something that's just really simple and I actually get a second to kind of take in what's going on around me. Um, yeah, and the moments at download were definitely special. We had these like riser platforms at each side of the drum riser, where me and Davey Gunsey and that, I don't really think Kennedy used them much, but we were going up on them throughout the show and just trying to add a bit more of like depth to the stage. But also for us, it was just fun to like run about a new kind of setup. And at one point, we were playing in Place of Your Halo, and the bagpipers had just walked out, started playing the bagpipes. The snare drummers are there. I was just stood up on the top riser with Ali on my right, and like the full sort of arena at Download Festival at the main stage in front of me, and I was just like, "Oh fuck, oh shit, like this is happening." Oh yeah, and it was so weird because the previous like 40 minutes or whatever I had just been playing my guitar, like doing what we do and what we have done, and then just in that moment I was like, oh, like this is it.
Man,
And it was amazing. It was phenomenal. Like, it's really, really hard to describe, but definitely something that I'm grateful for. And uh yeah, like none of our sort of achievements are ever really lost on us because we've worked so hard and for so long to kind of get here, and we know what every step of the way has felt like.
Mm.
And it's yeah, it's just not kind of it's not lost on us when we get to do these really cool things, which I'm very glad that I'm with this group of guys.
Man, I really think that you guys are just that you're just on that one step away, and you're going to be headline this next cycle, whatever you're going on. As I said earlier, it's cool to see where you guys your journey has gotten you to here. I think you're going to be doing those big, massive headlines very, very soon, like that big Parkway stuff, that big Slipknot stuff. Like it's cool, man. And you've worked your ass off for it, so you celebrate every second you can. You know.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate that. I mean, like the and in terms of setting goals, we've always just kind of had like that thing in the back of our minds, like sky's the
Mm.
limit sort of thing, but never actually thought that we'd do it. Did you hear that?
What was that?
Did you hear that in the background there?
No.
Right, okay, cool, good. Um, sorry, just someone came on the bus and just let loose, and it was awful.
Oh.
Um,
I'll rewind it. I'll rewind it. But oh man.
yeah, but like in terms of our trajectory, we've always taken it a year at a time, and like the stuff that we're doing now, like I've already said, obviously, like we never really thought we'd be doing any of this. So, grateful for everything that happens, everything that comes our way is amazing, and I really appreciate you saying that and having that sort of like faith in us. I'm not sure that we have that yet, but if it's going to happen, we're absolutely sort of ready for it, and it would be the dream for sure.
Man, you're ready. You're ready. Just go get it, dude. Just go get it. But man, in the meantime, we're going to be seeing you down here in Australia next month. It's going to be fucking cool. I can't wait to see you in Brisbane. Man, enjoy the rest of the tour. I hope you feel better, and we'll see you soon.
Mate, thank you so much. Absolute pleasure. All the best, and